Last chance. God and Jesus say you will lose both of them if you skip this. You have only 15 seconds. Do not skip no matter what. Please, I beg you, open this message. If your heart is still beating right now, that means God is still reaching for you. If you're seeing this, it's not by mistake. You are being called, not tomorrow, not later, right now. God is speaking. Jesus is standing before you with open arms. This is your moment. Do not skip. If you do, you are walking away from the only hope that can save your soul. You are about to lose something you cannot afford to lose: the love of the Father, the sacrifice of the Son, the protection of the Holy Spirit. This is not just a warning. This is a final invitation. Comment Amen if you can feel this tug on your heart right now. You've been running, you've been busy, you've been distracted. But heaven has been calling your name, and this is the moment everything stops. The voice you've been ignoring, it's not just a whisper in your thoughts. That's God. And He is saying this one last time. Come back to me. If you walk away right now, you may not hear me again. You've had chances. You've had signs. You felt my spirit move, but you've delayed, saying, later. There might not be a later. This is the moment where your future shifts. The enemy has tried everything to keep you from hearing this. He's used doubt, pain, heartbreak, temptation, and fear to turn you away from me. But I am still here. I have not given up on you. Jesus has not turned His face from you. Even when you closed the door, we waited. Even when you screamed, cried, cursed, and walked away, we waited. But now the waiting ends. This is the last chance. The line is drawn. You are loved more than you can ever understand. I created you with intention. I placed you here with purpose. The pain you felt was never my plan. The betrayal, the heartbreak, the fear, the anxiety, none of it came from me. But I've watched you carry it. I've watched you try to survive with empty hands and a heavy heart. I've whispered in your sleepless nights. I've stood in the fire with you. You didn't recognize me, but I never left. Not once. Comment 1111 if you believe this moment was meant for you. The clock is ticking. You have 15 seconds to stay or walk away. If you stay, heaven will fight for you. Angels will surround you. Grace will wash over you. If you walk away, it may feel silent afterward, cold, distant. Not because I stopped loving you, but because your heart will harden. The more you reject me, the easier it becomes to silence my voice. I don't want that for you. That's why this is urgent. This is your final call to come home. There is a reason you feel this right now. It's not just emotion. It's your spirit waking up. My spirit is stirring inside you, reminding you that you are mine. You've been chosen, set apart. The enemy hates that you're hearing this, because he knows once you turn to me fully, he loses all control over you. Every lie he spoke over you will crumble the moment you surrender. Every chain will break. Every curse will be reversed. But it starts with you saying yes now. Don't think this is for someone else. Don't assume you're too far gone. Don't say you'll change later. There is no promise of another chance. I am not scaring you. I am telling you the truth. My word is clear. The lukewarm will be spit out. The proud will be humbled. The defiant will fall. But the humble, the broken, the ones who cry out to me, I will rescue them. I will raise them up. I will cover them. If you turn your heart to me now, I will make all things new. You've been looking for signs. Here it is. You've begged for clarity. Here it is. You wanted to know if I was still with you. I am. You asked if I still had a plan for you. I do. You wanted to know if the pain had purpose. It does. But none of it can be fulfilled if you keep turning away. There is a blessing coming that will overwhelm you. There is a miracle with your name on it. There is a door I've prepared, but you must step through. Do not harden your heart again. Don't shut me out because of what others did. People failed you, not me. Churches judged you, not Jesus. Religion tried to shame you, but I came to set you free. My son did not die so you could live in fear or guilt. He died to bring you close. He carried your shame so you wouldn't have to. He took the nails so you could be healed. He walked through hell so you would never have to know it. You think I don't understand what you've gone through, but I've wept with you. I was there in the dark when no one else showed up. I was holding your breath when anxiety choked you. I was the strength in your legs when you wanted to give up. I carried you when you couldn't carry yourself. And I'm still doing it. But you have to choose me. I won't force you. Love is not forced. But I'm telling you now, this is the last call. The heavens are open right now. You are not hearing this by chance. I have something to give you that no man can offer. Peace that won't leave when life gets hard. Joy that doesn't depend on your circumstances. Protection that stands against every attack. A future filled with purpose. But all of it depends on you responding now. Don't brush this off. Don't scroll away. Don't wait for another time. This is it. This is your last chance. You've been living on the edge of both worlds. 1 foot in truth, 1 foot in distraction. You've been torn. But now the line is drawn. You must choose. Heaven is waiting. Jesus is calling. The cross still stands. The blood still speaks. My arms are still open. But the door will not stay open forever. You have seconds left to decide what matters most. You will either walk into your breakthrough or miss it entirely. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're not here because of luck. You're here because I made sure this reached you. You're still alive because I held back what was meant to destroy you. I silenced death when it tried to take you. I broke chains that tried to bind you. And I've kept doing it even when you didn't notice. But now I want you to see me. I want you to know me. I want you to walk with me, not just cry out when things go wrong. I didn't walk away when you ran. I stood there, waiting, watching, praying that you would come home. And now here you are. This is the moment I've been waiting for. But you have to choose me. I will not force your heart to open. But I am knocking. I am right here. Don't let this pass. You've asked why you feel so lost, why nothing feels whole, why no amount of success or attention fills that space inside. That's because it was never meant to be filled by anything but me. You've searched in people, in money, in titles, in escape, but all of it left you dry. The more you chased the world, the more distant I felt, not because I left, but because you stopped listening. And yet, even in your silence, I still whispered. Even in your rebellion, I still protected you. Even when you chose everything but me, I still had mercy. Comment 222 if you trust that God is still with you, even now. My mercy is not weak, it is fierce. It fights for you. It shields you from judgment. It holds back what your sins deserve. I sent my son not to condemn, but to save. And he did. He paid for your soul with his blood. That cross was not just wood and nails. It was the weight of your sin, your shame, your guilt. He carried it all. Every dark secret, every ugly thought, every mistake. He took it so you wouldn't have to live under its shadow. That's love. That's what I'm offering again right now if you'll receive it. You've been saying you'll change when you're ready. You'll come to me when you've cleaned yourself up. But that's not how this works. You'll never be ready on your own. You'll never be perfect enough. That's why I came to you. That's why I'm calling now. Come as you are. Come with your mess. Come with your doubt. Come with your tears. I don't need you to have it all together. I need you to be honest. I need you to be willing. If you give me that, I'll do the rest. I have seen every tear you cried behind closed doors. I've felt the ache in your chest when you tried to smile through pain. I've heard every whispered prayer, even the ones that ended with silence. I caught every tear. I understood every sigh. You thought I wasn't there, but I was. I was near when you wanted to give up. I was holding you when you had nothing left. That wasn't coincidence, that was my presence. You've never been alone, not once. You've been in a war, and you didn't even know it. The enemy has been trying to break you for years, using your own thoughts against you, using people to speak death over your dreams, whispering lies about who you are. But he is a liar. He's afraid of you waking up. He's terrified of you finding your purpose. Because when you do, chains fall. Generations are healed, cycles are broken, and the kingdom of darkness loses ground. That's why he's fought so hard to distract you. But today, that ends. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this turning point. You are stepping into something holy. This is not just about emotion. This is spiritual. This is war, and heaven is on your side. The moment you say yes to me, things begin to shift. Angels move. Walls break. Demons tremble. Why? Because my name has power. My word has power. And when you stand on it, nothing can stand against you. You are not just surviving anymore. You are stepping into victory. I'm not promising you a life without pain, but I am promising that you'll never go through it alone again. I'll walk with you through fire. I'll carry you through the storm. I'll guide you when you can't see a way. I'll fight for you when you're too tired to stand. And when you fall again, I'll pick you up. Not with anger, but with grace. I am not a God who gives up on people. I'm a father who runs toward the prodigal. And you are worth running for. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn into healing. What was meant to destroy you, I will use to strengthen you. Every painful chapter of your life will be part of your testimony. You will help others who feel hopeless, because you know how that feels. You'll shine light into dark places because you've been there. That's how I work. I take broken things and make them whole. I take ashes and turn them into beauty. I take shame and give honor. That's what I want to do for you. But you have to say yes. Not just with words, but with your heart. That means turning away from what's been killing you. Walking away from the things that keep you numb. Letting go of the things you keep going back to when you're hurting. I know it's hard. I know you've tried before. But this time, I'll be your strength. I won't let you do it alone. My spirit will live inside you, guiding you, teaching you, loving you through every step. This is your wake-up call, not out of fear but out of love, because I love you too much to let you stay lost. You were made for more. You were made to walk in light, not stumble in darkness. You were made to love deeply, not just survive. You were made to hear my voice, not the voice of the accuser. And right now, I am speaking. Listen closely. I am saying, come back, come home, come alive. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's a reason you made it this far. Death couldn't take you Depression didn't win. Addiction didn't destroy you. The past didn't define you. And do you know why? Because I had my hand on you. Even when you didn't believe in me, even when you didn't want me, I still wanted you. I still fought for you. That's love, not the kind the world offers. The kind that lays down everything to make sure you live. You may feel tired, worn out, like you've got nothing left. But what you have is more than enough when you put it in my hands. I can multiply your faith. I can breathe life into your dry bones. I can give you strength that makes no sense, hope that outlasts the storm, peace that silences the noise. Just trust me. Even if it's a small step, even if all you can say is, help me, that's enough. I will respond. The blessings waiting for you on the other side of obedience are more than you can imagine. Relationships restored, anxiety replaced with peace, doors opened that were once shut, generational curses broken, new strength in your spirit, a deeper fire in your soul, a life marked by my presence. That's what's ahead if you don't turn away, but you must choose. I won't force you. Love is never forced, but time is running out. Don't say tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't promised. Don't wait until things are perfect. They won't be. Don't let the shame hold you back. I already dealt with it on the cross. Don't let fear win. I've already overcome the world. Just open your heart. Say yes. Let me in. You will never regret it. I promise you that. Before the pain, before the failure, before you ever heard my name, I knew you. I've waited patiently for the moment your heart would be ready to hear me like this. And I'm telling you again, don't let this moment slip away. Because if you walk away now, something will be lost. Not because I want it to be, but because you chose silence instead of surrender. I am a good father. I'm not distant. I'm not angry. I'm not here to punish you. I'm here to restore you. To remind you of who you are and whose you are. You've been listening to the wrong voices for too long. They said you weren't enough. They said you were broken beyond repair. But I never said that. I called you chosen. I called you mine. I called you worthy of love, even when you didn't believe it yourself. Comment 555 if you know you are still chosen. The world will try to label you, but my name over your life is greater than any label. My name speaks life. It speaks healing. It speaks freedom. I don't call you addict. I call you redeemed. I don't call you failure. I call you forgiven. I don't call you worthless. I call you treasured. You've spent so long trying to earn love, but I'm not asking for your performance. I'm asking for your heart, and when you give it to me, everything changes. There's a reason you've felt the tension in your life, that push and pull between who you used to be and who you're meant to become. That's not confusion, that's conviction. That's my spirit fighting for your future. I've been tugging at your soul, waking you up to something more. You're not supposed to settle. You're not supposed to stay stuck. That ache inside you is divine. It's the echo of the life I've planned for you. And that life begins when you say yes. You may think you've messed up too much, that you've gone too far, that you've disqualified yourself. But my grace reaches deeper than your worst day. My mercy runs further than your longest fall. I don't abandon people, I rescue them. That's who I am. I'm the God who leaves the 99 to find the one. I'm the father who runs to the lost child, not with anger, but with a robe and a ring and a feast. Because heaven celebrates when even one heart turns back to me. You don't have to know how to fix everything right now. You just have to say yes. Yes to me, yes to love, yes to starting again. I will teach you how to walk. I will help you grow. I will speak to you, guide you, strengthen you. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to pretend to be strong. I already know your weaknesses, and I still want you. That's what love looks like. Comment 1212 if you're ready for a fresh start. You have no idea how much has been waiting for you. Things you prayed for years ago are still alive in heaven, waiting for your return. Blessings you never even asked for have been held in place, protected, because I knew this moment would come. But they are tied to your surrender. You cannot receive what I've prepared if your heart stays closed. It's not punishment, it's positioning. You have to step into the place where my blessings can reach you. This world is loud. It offers you distractions in every direction. It tries to numb your pain with temporary pleasure. But none of it lasts. It fades. It leaves you emptier than before. I'm not offering you a quick fix. I'm offering you healing, restoration, real joy, the kind that stays even when everything else falls apart. I'm offering you peace that can't be shaken, no matter what you face. You've fought battles no one knows about. You've carried burdens you never told anyone about. But I know, and I never left you in those moments. I was there in every silent cry. I was holding you when you thought you were alone. I've been working behind the scenes, protecting you from things you never even saw coming. You don't have to carry all this alone anymore. Let me take it. That's why I'm here. I see the way you second-guess everything. How you doubt if you're really lovable, if you're really redeemable. You wonder if I'm real, if I actually care. Look at this moment. Look at how I've come after you over and over again. That's not distance, that's pursuit. That's my love chasing after your heart even when you ran. I never gave up on you. I never stopped believing in you. Because I know what's inside you. I put it there. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is a strength in you that the enemy tried to bury. There's a calling on your life that hell tried to steal, but it's still there. Your purpose is not gone. It's just been waiting for your heart to return. You were created to shake the gates of darkness, to carry light into broken places, to be a living testimony that grace is real. But you can't step into that while holding on to what's killing you. Let it go. Give it to me. I am doing a new thing in you, not fixing the old but making all things new. Your future doesn't have to look like your past. Your identity doesn't have to be shaped by your pain. You are becoming someone stronger, more loving, more whole. Not by trying harder, but by letting me in. That's the shift. Not religion, not rules, relationship, intimacy. A walk with me that changes everything from the inside out. You don't have to beg for my love. You already have it. You don't have to earn my approval. Jesus already paid that price. You don't have to fear punishment. The cross removed your debt. Now it's about coming home. It's about letting your soul rest, letting your heart heal, letting your spirit breathe again. I didn't call you to live in fear. I called you to live in freedom. I know you're tired. I know you feel worn out. But I am your rest. I will restore what life has drained out of you. You don't need to keep pretending everything is fine. I see past your smile. I know the battle's inside. Let me meet you there. You don't have to be afraid of falling. I will catch you. I always have. You were made for more. That feeling inside you that says, this can't be all there is right. There is more joy, more peace, more love. But you will only find it in me. You've tried the world, and it left you dry. Now try me. Taste and see that I am good. I won't fail you. I won't leave you. I won't change. My love is the one thing in your life that has never wavered, even when everything else did. This is the moment, the last chance before the next door closes. You will either step into everything I've prepared or you will miss it. I don't want you to miss it. That's why I'm speaking so clearly now. That's why I'm making it impossible to ignore. This is about your soul, your eternity, your purpose. Don't walk away. I never created you to walk through life alone, to drag the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and guilt behind you every day. That's why I've come again, right here, right now, to take it from you. But I need you to release it. I can't heal what you keep hiding. I can't lift what you won't let go of. Let me have it. All of it. You think I don't see the hidden battles, but I do. I see the sleepless nights where your thoughts keep you trapped. I see the way you try to smile while you're breaking inside. I see the way you fight to appear strong for everyone else while your own strength is gone. I see the prayers you don't even have words for anymore. And I'm telling you, you don't have to pretend anymore. I know. I've always known. And I still love you. Comment 777 if you believe God is stepping into your situation right now. This is not the end. I know it's felt like a dead end, like the walls have closed in, like the noise is louder than my voice. But I am not finished with you. What looks like the end to you is just the turning point in my hands. I do my best work in impossible places. I bring life where death tried to settle. I bring hope where it's been buried. I bring purpose where pain once ruled. I am the God of resurrection, and I am breathing over your story now. You are not forgotten. I know that sometimes silence feels like abandonment. I know you've wondered if I still hear you, but I've never stopped listening. Sometimes my silence is not distance, it's protection. You didn't see what I held back. You didn't see the traps I kept you from walking into. You didn't hear the conversations where your name was defended by heaven itself. You thought I was quiet, but I was working, and I still am. I've heard you ask, why me? Why did I go through that? Why didn't you stop it? And I know those are not easy questions, but I promise you this, I will never waste your pain. What hurt you will not define you. What broke you will not be the end of you. I will turn it around. I will use it. Not to shame you, but to raise you. I will use what hurt you to heal others. I will take what almost ended you and turn it into a story of victory. You've come through storms that should have drowned you. You've survived attacks that were meant to finish you. That's not random. That's grace. That's me. I was in the fire with you. I stood between you and what should have destroyed you. You didn't see it, but I was there. That's why you're still here. That's why this message is reaching you now. You were never abandoned. You were always surrounded. Comment 999 if you know this is confirmation that you are still covered. I am covering you even now. My hand is over your life. My presence is beside you. My angels are going before you. The enemy has tried to isolate you, to make you feel forgotten, unloved, unworthy. But none of those things are true. You are loved, you are seen, you are called, and you are protected. You've been kept for a reason, and that reason is unfolding in this very moment. Don't back away now. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You're not meant to just survive life. You're meant to walk through it with me. I created you with purpose. I placed gifts inside you. I put dreams in your heart. But the enemy has been working overtime to shut those dreams down, through disappointment, through distraction, through delay. But those dreams are not dead. They are sleeping, and I am waking them back up. The things you thought were lost forever, I'm about to restore. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of the most powerful chapter yet. The enemy wrote his version of your life, but I'm the author, and I'm not done writing. Your failures are not the final word. Your pain is not the last sentence. My promises are still in place. My word over your life still stands. Heaven still has plans for you, and they are good. The tears you cried in secret, I will turn them into joy. The years you feel were wasted, I will redeem them. The brokenness you've been trying to hide, I will rebuild it into something beautiful. You are not too late. You are not too far behind. You are right where you need to be for what I'm about to do. Trust me, I'm working even when you can't see it. You may not feel ready. That's okay. I'm not asking you to be ready. I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to trust me. Willing to follow even when it's hard. Willing to believe that I know what I'm doing, even when you don't understand. That's faith, and if you give me even a little bit of faith, I will show you how far it can go. I will open doors no one else could. I will lead you into peace that makes no sense. Just say yes. I know the road hasn't been easy. I know there were moments you felt like giving up, but you didn't, and that matters more than you know. You held on, even with shaking hands. You stayed even when you didn't feel strong, and now I'm lifting you, I'm restoring you, I'm pouring out my spirit on you in a way you've never known before. Stay close, stay open. What's coming next is greater than what's been. You are entering into a new season, a season where the attacks lose power, a season where clarity comes, a season where chains break. You're not going back to the old version of yourself. That version wasn't who I made you to be. You're moving forward, into healing, into peace, into freedom. And yes, there will still be battles, but now you'll know who fights for you. Now you'll know who walks beside you. Every time you felt like giving up, I was there. Every time you didn't see a way, I made one. Every time you thought it was over, I whispered, not yet, because I wasn't done, and I'm still not. There is so much more for you. More to discover, more to build, more to live for, and I want to do it with you, together. One yes can change everything. One yes can open heaven over your life. One yes can turn your mourning into dancing. I'm not offering religion. I'm offering restoration. I'm not offering rules. I'm offering real love. You've let too many voices lead you. People who didn't see your value. Words that tore you down. Lies that kept you stuck. But now it's time for my voice to be louder. My voice is truth. My voice is life. My voice is calling you out of the grave. I'm not reminding you of your failures. I'm reminding you of your identity. You are my child. You were made in my image. I have never regretted creating you. Comment 1010 if you believe God made you on purpose, for a purpose. Even when you feel forgotten, I see you. Even when your prayers feel unanswered, I'm working. Even when everything feels delayed, I'm preparing the best for you. Sometimes the waiting is not punishment, it's protection. If I gave you what you asked for before you were ready, it would break you. But now I'm making you strong enough to carry the blessing that's coming. Now I'm building you for what's next. The delay you hated was actually my love. The closed doors you cried over were my hands keeping you safe. I saw what you couldn't see. I knew what was ahead. And even though you didn't understand, I never stopped leading you. That's why you're still here. That's why this message is reaching you now. I never stopped writing your story. And this chapter is about to be different than anything before. You've walked through fire and it didn't burn you. You've been through storms and you're still standing. Do you know why? Because I kept you. Because I covered you. Because even in the middle of pain, I was holding your heart. You may have felt broken, but I never let you be destroyed. You may have felt alone, but I never left your side. I have been closer than your breath, waiting for your heart to open again. This is your moment, the moment your soul has been aching for. The moment your heart finally breathes again. When you say yes to me, everything begins to shift. Not because you become perfect, but because you finally stop running. You let me in. You let me love you in the places you thought were too broken. You let me speak into the places you thought were too silent. Comment 1515 if you're choosing to stop running and let God in. I have always wanted your heart. Not your perfection, not your performance, just your heart. I will take your fear and give you peace. I will take your confusion and give you clarity. I will take your weakness and give you strength. I will take the ashes of your past and make something beautiful. That's who I am. That's what I do. I take the broken and I make it whole. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know you've tried to change before. I know you've promised yourself that you'd do better, that you'd be stronger. And I saw you try. I saw you fight. I saw you fall. And I never judged you. I never turned away. I was right there, waiting to catch you. You don't need to change in your own strength. That's why I gave you my spirit. My spirit will guide you, comfort you, and teach you to walk in the light. The battles you've been fighting in the dark will end when you come into the light. The lies that have tormented your mind will break when you hear my truth. The fear that has followed you for years will melt in my presence. There is nothing too heavy for me to carry. Nothing too messy for me to touch. Nothing too broken for me to heal. But I can only fix what you surrender. There are things I've been waiting to release in your life, miracles that are tied to your obedience, blessings that have your name on them, people you are called to impact, freedom you were created to walk in. But it all starts with you choosing me, not once, not just with words, but with your life, with your heart, with your daily yes. One step at a time, I will lead you. One day at a time, I will transform you. This world has tried to make you numb, to keep you distracted, to keep you afraid of real connection with me. But that numbness is breaking now. Your heart is coming back to life. You can feel it, even if you don't understand it. That's me. That's my love stirring your soul again. That's my voice calling you deeper. Don't silence it. Don't scroll away. Don't ignore it. This is holy ground. I have a purpose for your life that goes beyond survival. I created you to bring light where there's darkness, to bring hope where there's despair, to speak life when others only see death. But first, I want to fill you. I want to make sure you know how loved you are, how safe you are in my hands. You don't have to prove yourself to me. I already chose you. I chose you before you ever chose me. I saw every day of your life before one of them came to be. I knew every weakness you would have, and I still said, "You are worth it." I still sent my son to die in your place. I still tore the veil to give you access to me. That's how much I wanted your heart. That's how far I went to reach you. You've waited long enough. You've struggled long enough. You've wondered long enough. This is the moment, the one that eternity will remember. The one that heaven celebrates. The one that shifts your entire life. Choose me, and I will walk with you through every valley, every mountaintop, every storm, and every sunrise. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. My love is unshakable. You don't have to be afraid of surrender. You don't lose yourself. When you give yourself to me, you finally find who you were meant to be. You find peace. You find joy. You find strength. You find hope. You find purpose that nothing in this world can give. I have always been what your soul has longed for. And now, I'm right in front of you, reaching for you. But you do have a choice. Right now, you have a choice to hand over everything that's been breaking you, to stop pretending you're fine, to finally let me in, not just into the parts that are easy, but into the places where you still feel ashamed, afraid, or forgotten. You don't have to keep hiding what's hurting you. I already know. And I'm not looking away. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm moved with compassion for you. You don't need to impress me. You don't need to earn what's already been given. I just want you to come close. I just want you to rest. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the shame. Let go of the voice that keeps telling you that you're not enough. You are more than enough, because I live inside you. Comment 1717 if you believe God is rewriting your story right now. I didn't create you to live in fear. I didn't form you in your mother's womb just so you could suffer through life wondering if you ever mattered. You matter. You always did. Before the heartbreak, before the abuse, before the loss. You were loved, chosen, and set apart. The world may have wounded you, life may have changed you, but I never changed my mind about you. You're still the one I want, still the one I'm calling, still the one I'm waiting for. And if you say yes, if you turn your heart toward me, you'll see what I've been preparing for you all along. You'll see that nothing you went through was wasted. You'll see why the waiting was necessary, why the pain wasn't permanent, why I had to say no to some things, only to say yes to something far better. My plans don't fail, and they don't forget the ones I love. I've never overlooked you. I've been saving the best for you. The enemy has lied to you for too long. He told you that you're alone, that no one cares, that nothing will ever change. He whispered that you're too broken, too far gone, too messed up to matter. But every one of those words was a lie. I've been speaking the truth over you from the very beginning. You are loved. You are wanted. You are chosen. You are mine. This isn't about fixing your life in one day. This is about surrendering your heart and letting me guide your steps. I will walk you through the healing. I will walk you out of the pain. I will walk with you through every trial, every temptation, every hard decision, and I won't let you go. Not when it gets hard, not when you fall, not when you doubt. I don't leave my children when they struggle, I hold them tighter. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've spent so long trying to figure it out on your own. You've exhausted your strength trying to be okay. But it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be tired. You were never meant to carry it all. You were meant to walk with me, to trust me, to lean on me when you're weary. I'm not asking you to be stronger. I'm asking you to let me be your strength. I know you're scared of getting hurt again, scared of letting go and being disappointed. But I'm not like the others who left. I don't abandon. I don't break promises. I don't use love as a weapon. My love is safe. It's steady. It's healing. If you let it in, it will change everything. Not just what you feel, but who you are. You'll finally know what it means to be fully seen and fully loved. You've wondered if I still speak. I do. You've questioned if I still move. I do. You've doubted if miracles still happen. They do. And I'm about to show you, if you'll let me, if you'll stay, if you'll open your heart and say, God, I need you. That's where it starts. Not with perfection, with honesty. That's where I meet you. Right in your truth, right in your weakness, right where it hurts. You've asked for a sign. This is it. You've asked for confirmation. This is it. You've asked if I hear you. I do. You've asked if I care. I do. You've asked if I still have a purpose for your life. I do. Every breath you take is proof that I'm not done. Every beat of your heart is a reminder that I still have more for you. Don't let your fear of the unknown keep you from the healing I want to give you. Don't let your past keep you chained when I've already unlocked the door. Don't let shame speak louder than my truth. You are forgiven. You are not who you used to be. You are not what happened to you. You are who I say you are, and I say you are loved. There's a shift happening right now. Chains are breaking. Walls are falling. Lies are being exposed. Your spirit is being awakened. You can feel it. That pressure lifting, that stirring in your chest, that is me. That is my presence. That is my spirit, reminding you that you're not alone, that you're not forgotten. That this moment is not just another moment. It's holy. It's sacred. It's yours. Comment Amen if you know this moment is sacred and meant for you. This is not the end of your story. This is where your story starts to rise, where hope comes back, where peace begins to fill the cracks, where purpose starts to lead again. It starts right here, right now, with one choice. One small yes that opens the door to a future you can't yet imagine. You don't need to understand everything, you just need to trust the one who does. You are not a mistake, you are not invisible, you are not unloved, you are mine. I created you with care. I shaped your heart with intention. I've been watching over you, waiting for this moment where your heart would soften again, where the tears would fall and the walls would drop, where truth would find you again. And now that it has, don't walk away from it. I have not forgotten what I promised you, even when you forgot me, even when you gave up, even when you chose the wrong path. My love never left. My hand never stopped reaching. My promise never faded. And now, I'm bringing it back to life. You are about to see what happens when grace meets surrender. You are about to experience the goodness I've been holding for you. I heard the words that shattered your confidence. And still, I never stopped calling you mine. Still, I kept watching over you. Still, I kept protecting your heart, even when it was breaking. You don't need to keep reliving those moments. I'm here to heal them now. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying it didn't hurt. But I'm saying it doesn't have to follow you anymore. You are not bound to the pain of your past. You are not defined by what others did to you. You are not stuck in the version of yourself that had to survive all of that. You're free now if you want to be. You're free to let go, free to forgive, free to be whole again. Not by your strength, but by my spirit. You've spent nights crying silently into your pillow. You've smiled in front of others just to keep them from asking questions. You've gone through days so numb, so empty, you wondered if you'd ever feel alive again. And now, here I am offering you the breath you've been gasping for, the peace your soul has been craving. The love you stopped believing existed, it's real, and it's here, and it's yours. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive the peace your soul has longed for. Don't hold back. Don't let fear rob you again. You've already lost too much time. You've already missed too many moments. You've been quiet for too long, hiding your heart behind strong walls. But I'm standing outside those walls, knocking. I'm not asking for a perfect version of you, I'm asking for the real you. The one you've kept hidden. The one who still hopes, even when it hurts. That's the one I love. That's the one I died for. Let me into the parts of your life you don't talk about, the choices you regret, the thoughts that scare you, the places you feel stuck. I'm not coming to condemn you, I'm coming to set you free. Shame has told you that you're too far gone. Guilt has whispered that you've ruined your chance. But my mercy says it's not over. My grace says there's still time. And my love says, you're still mine. You've thought, I want to come back, but I don't know how. Here's how, just talk to me. Just tell me the truth. Tell me what you're afraid of. Tell me where you've been hurt. Tell me what you're carrying. I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not shocked by your mistakes. I know it all already and I'm still here. Still loving, still calling, still fighting for your heart. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not the only one who's struggled to believe. You're not the only one who's questioned me. You're not the only one who has wandered away, even after knowing the truth. That's why I sent my son. That's why the cross still matters. Because you were never meant to earn your way back, you were meant to come back in surrender. And when you do, I'll be here with open arms, every time. There are blessings waiting for you that the enemy has tried to block. There are prayers that are about to be answered because you're finally returning to me. There are chains that are going to fall because your heart is shifting. This is more than a moment. This is a divine alignment, a holy interruption, a sacred turning point. You didn't expect it, but I planned it. I brought you here because I love you. Comment 222. If you believe this was not random, this was God reaching you right on time. I'm not asking you to do this on your own. I've never asked that. I never wanted you to feel like you had to fight your way back to me. That's not love. That's not how a father treats his child. I'm not standing far off with a list of your failures. I'm right beside you, waiting for you to turn. And when you do, you'll feel the weight lift. You'll feel the light break through. You'll feel my arms wrap around you. You've been strong for so long. You've held everyone else together while falling apart inside. Now let me hold you. Let me be your strength. Let me carry you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to say, I can't do this without you anymore. That's not weakness. That's the beginning of freedom. I'm not done with your life. Not even close. You've barely scratched the surface of who you're becoming. There are doors about to open, healing about to start, joy about to rise, relationships about to be restored. But I need your yes, not a forced yes, not a fake one, a real yes. A yes that says, I trust you even if I'm afraid. A yes that says, I want you more than I want control. That's the yes that changes everything. What you've been carrying isn't yours anymore. Hand it to me, the fear, the pressure, the guilt, the anxiety. Lay it down. It was never meant to stay on your shoulders. Let me give you rest. Let me give you peace. Let me breathe life into what's been dying inside of you. You don't need to numb it anymore. You don't need to hide behind busy schedules or distractions. Just be still and know that I am God. I know the dreams you buried. I know the hopes you stopped praying for. I know the promises you gave up on. But I haven't forgotten. I haven't abandoned any of it. Some things took longer not because you were denied, but because I was preparing you. You weren't being punished. You were being preserved. And now, you're ready. Your heart is ready. And I'm ready to move. You're about to see things shift that you thought were stuck forever. You're about to feel alive in ways you haven't in years. You're about to walk in blessings that were delayed, not denied. I've been waiting for this moment as long as you have, and now it's here. What will you do with it? Will you open the door? Will you let me in? But I've kept every seed, every promise, every purpose safe until your heart was ready to return. And now you are here. And I am here. And it's time to begin again. You thought you needed to start over from scratch, but I don't work like that. I build with what's left. I use what others throw away. I raise beauty from ashes. I restore what was torn. I redeem what was stolen. Everything that was broken in your life, watch me rebuild it stronger than it ever was. I never needed you to be perfect. I just needed you to come back home. You have survived things that no one knows. You've fought battles that would have crushed others, but you didn't break. And do you know why? Because I was there. Because I strengthened you when you thought it was over. Because I covered you when the enemy tried to take you out. You didn't survive by chance. You survived by purpose. And now that purpose is coming to life again. Comment, Amen, if you know your survival wasn't luck, it was divine protection. Don't believe the lie that your past disqualifies you. If that were true, I would have never chosen Moses. I would have never lifted David. I would have never restored Peter. I've always used broken people to carry out holy assignments. I've always looked at the heart, not the reputation. Your failures do not cancel your future. Your scars do not stop my plan. They're a part of your testimony, and I will use every part of it. You've been asking for confirmation. You've been asking me to make it clear. This is that moment. This is the clarity. I'm not speaking to your mind right now. I'm speaking to your soul, that pull you feel. That stirring, that's not emotion. That's my spirit. That's me knocking at the door, and I won't stop knocking until you answer. I won't stop reaching until you say yes. Because I love you too much to let you walk away again. You felt unseen for so long, like no one truly knows you, like no one really hears you. But I've seen every single tear. I've heard every whisper of your heart, even the ones you couldn't say out loud. I know what you've lost. I know what you've carried. I know how tired you are. And I also know what I've placed inside of you. I see the fire that still flickers underneath all that pain. I see the dream you buried because you thought it was too late. I see it all, and I'm calling it back to life. Comment 1111 if you feel something waking up inside your spirit right now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This world tried to take your voice, but I'm giving it back. The enemy tried to crush your confidence, but I'm restoring it. People tried to define you by your past, but I'm writing a new name over you. Loved, chosen, redeemed, anointed, my child. That's who you are. Not because of what you've done, but because of what Jesus already did. His blood speaks for you. His cross covers you. His resurrection is your proof that nothing is impossible. You thought the season you just walked through was wasted. But what you didn't see was how I was training your spirit. I was strengthening your character. I was deepening your faith. You were being prepared for what's coming next. And what's coming is going to require all the strength, all the wisdom, all the endurance I was building inside of you. Nothing was wasted, not a single moment. You are being positioned. You are being set apart. There is something coming that only you can do. There are lives only you will reach. There are doors that will only open when you step into who I've called you to be. This is why the battle was so intense. This is why the pressure was so heavy, because your calling carries weight in heaven. And now it's time to walk in it. You don't need to wait until you feel brave. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. Obedience isn't about feelings, it's about faith. Just take the step. Just whisper, yes. Just let me lead. I'll do the rest. I've never lost one person who truly surrendered to me. I've never failed to complete what I start, and I've already started something in you. You can feel it. Don't ignore it.